Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Running with purpose. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Houston's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First, we're going to see an elite wide receiver who's had a spectacular season. Kirk, defenses have tried to stop him, but this guy's production has put him very much in the Heisman conversation. That's how good he is.
Yeah, massive numbers every single week. Doing a nice job of getting him the ball, not just downfield, but we've seen his ability to make plays after the catch. To me, that's really what separates him from the rest of the top receivers. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Grab behind the line. It's Jamison. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Got the first down and still motoring. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Punt quickly. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now, will they give it to him again to see if he can break the play?
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
The big fullback's got it here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down.
You know, I love a bootleg with a dual-threat quarterback who can get to the outside away from that pressure and give him the option to either throw the ball downfield or, as you see here, he has the athletic ability to pick up a few yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow.
Here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Defense loading up in DBs here wanting to prevent the deep pass play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's complete. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Inside the 45. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. They move to 6. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. Here comes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks through to the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An inside deals now from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Houston has moved into the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Houston, as they come roaring back was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They're going to run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They're going to run it. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got it in the open. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense flexing Kirk and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jamison. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ended up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down coming up. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. Number 16 on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Makes the grab. It's Jennings. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed, and